Hey, everybody, a very happy Monday to you, February 2nd. We had the full moon yesterday. I love it when the full moon is on the first of the month, and the first of the month was a Sunday. Isn't that so satisfying? This is going to be a good year with these holidays falling on the days you want them to, like Christmas and Valentine's Day is on a weekend. Love it. All right, everybody. Full moon. Taryn, thank you so much for sending in this photo. I hope everybody enjoyed the weekend. I hope you were able to get outside and enjoy the upper 40s, low 50s. We're going to get more of that. So if you didn't have time this weekend, you'll have lots of time over the next couple of days to do so. Moonrise tonight, 6:57. Full moon yesterday was at 3:09. Debbie, hello from Concord. Thank you, Debbie. All right, everybody, today, the best holiday ever. That's Groundhog Day. Now, you may ask, Maddie, why is it the best holiday ever? Because what's better than a little rodent coming out of its hole and saying, 6 more weeks of winter or an early spring? I think that's great. I think, there's so much camp to it. And if you're not from the small county in Pennsylvania that celebrates Groundhog Day, you would have no idea about Gobbler's Knob, which is where people gather and you go and you celebrate this groundhog. Mind you, it's a party. I've been there twice. It's a really good time. I've said this, I think on Friday I said this. You go, you meet at the Walmart parking lot. Everybody shuttles over. There may be some spicy beverages involved. It's just a great time. For those who are just like Groundhog Day, it's a rodent. It's a special holiday. People in Punxsutawney leave their lights up, their Christmas lights up, until Groundhog Day, even in restaurants. It's a beautiful thing. So just a few quick Groundhog Day stats. He predicts 84% more winners. We are in that statistic this year. And since 1887, 30% correct. We would like that statistic to be a little bit higher, but hey, who's to judge a groundhog, right? A little bit hazy out there. Speaking of Groundhog Day, more of the same. This is what we have going on. It's going to be hazy. It's going to be warm. It's going to be sunny. A little bit clearer of a view there. A live look from our Oker Mountain camera. Angela says, hello from Ohio. Hello, Angela. All right, temperatures. Currently 33 for Logan, low 40s for Ogden, low 40s for Salt Lake, upper 30s for Provo, low 40s for Delta, low 40s for Milford, low 40s for Cedar City, mid upper 40s for St. George, Bryce, in the mid 30s, same for Hanksville. Comfortable starting temperature, not too bad at all. If you are just waking up, hello, Punxsutawney Phil saw his shadow. So he got scared and he went back in his hole. Here's what we can expect over the next couple of days. It's going to be sunny. It's going to be mild. There does appear to be a storm system brewing early next week that hopefully will bring us something. Looks like it could be rain for most across the valleys, but maybe some snow. Maybe some snow for the higher terrain. We will be in that yellow zone over the next couple of days because that inversion will be building. So moderate, looking a little hazy, but of course we know it could get worse. So considering that we don't have a storm system this week, we'll take it. Here's what we have going on. Hey, you hold your little horses. So that high pressure is really going to start to build on in there Wednesday, Thursday, and then into the weekend. It's going to be mild. There does appear to be something that could be brewing. And I'll show you what I mean by that. So boring, 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 snooze fest, nothing going on. High pressure, centered. Look at that. Centered right over our state. And then Saturday, maybe some moisture coming in from the Baja Peninsula, from the southwest there. And then this is what I'm talking about. This big system, this Pacific Northwest low that hopefully will be bringing in some rain. I have high hopes, even though that high still looks like it wants to dominate. Nay. No, not today. I'm gonna use everything that I can. Today's highs. Look at this. So warm. 10 degrees above average. Upper 40s, low 50s. Low 50s for Vernal. Mid to upper 50s for Price. Mid 50s for Moab. Low 50s for Blanding. St. George at 68. Let me put my IFB on standby. My little earpiece. Hold on. All right. We're ready to rock and roll. Here's a look at our precipitation. Sunday, and then Monday. Hopefully some scattered showers. We'll take it. Of course, I could always phase out, but I do have hope. Honestly, it does appear, I was looking at long range models, and take this with what you will. It does appear as if we could be getting more active conditions mid-February. Hopefully. Will it be enough to make up for the dismal winter that we have? No, not a chance. But it does appear to be more active with these storms and these temperatures, hopefully working with each other instead of against each other. Okay, northern Utah, upper 40s, low 50s today. Let me disappear. Eastern Utah, really warm, mid to upper 50s. Can I tell you guys something? I applied for the big lottery, the wave, to go in June. I didn't get picked. I was so sad. Centerville, low 50s for Centerville. Ogden, Salt Lake is there, upper 40s, low 50s for Eagle Mountain, Provo. I've applied so many times for the general lottery for the wave, and I can't get in. You got to know somebody. Who do I have to know? Mid to upper 50s, Delta, Fillmore, Richfield, Manti. Upper 60s for St. George, upper 50s Cedar City, low 50s for Bryce, Blanding, upper 50s for Bullfrog, mid to upper 60s for Kanab. 7-day forecast. Look at that. Really warm in southern Utah. Look at that. What is this weather? It's so warm. I just need snow. Ken says, on another planet in another galaxy. I hear you, Ken. Sarah says, think the groundhog is wrong. This is spring weather. Utah hasn't had winter weather all winter. Yes, Sarah, I agree. I don't agree that he's wrong. Give me a second. I think 6 more weeks will be more like winter than the past 3 months. That's what I'm thinking. And that's what Phil's thinking too. I'm putting a lot of faith in this groundhog because that's all we have, guys. That's all we have. We've done the dances. We just got to hope this groundhog is right. All right. I got a show at 11 o'clock. Hopped on here late. I'll tell you why I hopped on here late, because we got a new floor mat, because there's a big hole in the floor. And we had to lay it down flat. And so I was watching the director take care of that. I wasn't doing anything. But I was here for emotional and comedic support, which is really all I can offer these days. All right, everybody. Hope you have a good day. Happy Groundhog Day. Best holiday. Yee. We'll talk tomorrow. Bye.